Welcome, everybody. Let's see, I think we're on. Yes. Okay, welcome everyone to 30 Minutes of Wisdom. I'm your host, Robin Blank Mascari, and it is my privilege and pleasure to gather twice a month with some of the great thought leaders to share great wisdom with each of you. And I love quoting Jim Rohn at this time because he says, work twice as hard on yourself as you do on your business, because you are your business. And our guest today is going to help us in a big way with that one. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about this one. Oh, thank you. I was blocking my camera. So this morning, whenever you're listening, whether it's live or recorded, we're so grateful that you're here with us. I get to introduce a pioneer in the law of attraction movement. She was a founding partner with John Maxwell and co-authored a book with Bob Proctor, some of the biggest names in the movement in leadership and personal development. And she got her start with some of these big names and has since built a multifaceted entrepreneurial life around helping others live happier, wealthier, and healthier lives. And so what does that mean? Our speaker today is a successful life coach, and she absolutely practices what she teaches. You're going to hear some amazing stories of what she has been through, and she lives a life that demonstrates what we all can have. So a multi-passionate leader, athlete, best-selling author, civil engineer, investor, proud wife and mom, and we know why she's a proud mom. Oh my goodness, gifted children. She uses her life to demonstrate what she knows, and with the right mindset, skill set, and tool set, with an experienced coach on your side, anything is possible. She's most happy when she's adding value to others, helping in the development of how people think, feel, and act towards their own success. It is my privilege to welcome Coach Clarissa.
Thank you so much, Robin. It is my honor and privilege, and I'm so happy that I'm here.
There you are.
Younger.
It's so nice to see you. It's so wonderful. I mean, I remember our very first conversation, and you were having some pretty significant health challenges, and you have come a long way since then. So do you want to start with your story around that, or do you want to just jump right into the ImPosssible coaching? What's your preference?
I'm excited to share with you my ImPosssible journey, because I realized, because of a lot of impossible things in my life, Robin, and to all of you, I just owned it and make it ImPosssible. So if you're ready, I'm sure you guys are ready, because I challenge you guys to, before you start joining with us today, I would like you to think of something that you think it's impossible for you to do or impossible for you to achieve. So on our chat box or on our comment box, you may want to share what are those impossible, and then maybe in the future you may want to go back to the things that you have, the things that in your mind right now. Okay, so if you allow me, Robin, let me start, and by asking what comes in your mind when you hear the rest is history, or and they live happily ever after. It's the result after those trying moments of those who never gave up. So that's how I started my ImPossibilities. So let me share with you this, and hopefully you will not surprise. Yes, surprise. So this was me when I was 44 years old. Just started in bodybuilding when I had stroke. Imagine, after my stroke in 2014, 6 months after, I was able to compete in bodybuilding competition with these beautiful ladies, 22 years old, 30 years old, and I'm the oldest. So let me start this ImPossibilities. And you mentioned about I wasn't well, I had near-death experience in 1996. I had stroke in 2014. I almost died last year in and out of the hospital. And then probably you're thinking, why Coach is sharing these things that I'm possible, where she, in fact, had a lot of things that no one would love to be in, right? So for me, if you're trying hard to do good, no one can really hurt you. And by sharing this with you, I know no one can really hurt you, and no one can really hurt me as well by sharing with you and welcoming you to this 30 minutes of wisdom. I love acronyms, all of you, especially for those of you who know me very well. Let me start by W, winning thoughts. Are you ready, or are you in a state of your winning thoughts? Do you want to have winning thoughts all the time? Or will that help you if you have winning thoughts? So second, the I is intentions. Your intended takeaways and my personal professional intentions today will help you. I guarantee that. And as the special moments, these 30 minutes undivided at wisdom from you and from me. And I really thank Gregory and Robin for hosting this call. And for those of you who are participating with us, this is our special moment. Let's claim that. And the decision after the 30 minutes of this wisdom. For sure, you have been into a lot of events, a lot of you've heard from keynote speakers, inspirational speakers. But what really matters most is your decision after this, your decision every time you get inspired. Okay. And your organized thoughts. According to Zig Ziglar, the great majority of people are in wandering generalities rather than meaningful specifics. The fact is that you can't beat a target that you can't see. So that's our aim, the meaningful specifics. And if you don't know what you're doing, you will probably end up somewhere else. So you have to have goals. That's why I really appreciate this 30 minutes of wisdom. Even 30 minutes in a week will help you. So are you guys ready to share these 30 minutes with me?
Yes.
So, awesome.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get started with this ImPosssible. I is for my intention is why we choose our direction. Imagine that. What's your intention today? Your intention today, it's because you chose it, and then it gave you direction to organize your day today. So you organize to be free, with us today. And M is for your motivation and manifestation. Intention is nothing more than conscious decision. The good news is, if you will make the decision, your subconscious will make the provision. Everything that happens in our lives is perfect for us in some way. I've shared with you the things that I attracted in my life. Of course, it will not manifest if I did not act upon it. And sometimes if we will lose sight, not sometimes, all the time, if we lose sight of this and focus too much on the methods we have been told to believe in, we will limit our subconscious minds from providing us with innovative solutions. Now, let me just see our chat today. You can subscribe to free leadership newsletter or book a discovery call and complimentary assessment on Connect with CoachClarissa.com. So like what I've mentioned, I love acronyms. Acronyms, ImPosssible. These things, the ImPosssible, help me win over impossible things and turn it into my ImPossibilities every day. Okay, let me share with you the A, attitude. This is the alphabet of my success. Are you ready? Okay.
We're ready.
Awesome. A, attitude. What is attitude? If I may ask you, if I will ask, all of our audience, I will be receiving different kinds of definition about attitude. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, attitude is the composite of these three things: how you feel, how you think, how you feel, and how you act. Those three things. And B is the belief system. It's the paradigm shift. So I encourage you to change that belief system that will serve you as a leader, as a mom, as a parent, as a friend, as a spouse, as a business owner. And then C, communicate. Communicate with your dreams. Communicate with who you are. Let me share, in my paid coaching practice, I coach people how to grow themselves so that they can communicate better with others, with conviction, with confidence, and commitment. And no one can no one can dictate the level of our confidence and commitment. That's why the C, you own the C, right? Your big C, your confidence and your commitment, because no one can say, hey, be confident. No one can dictate that from you. You are the one who can claim that confidence and commitment. But how can you claim that? By growing yourself so that you can know yourself. How can you know yourself? By communicating with yourself. So we'll talk about that in the future, how I am able to coach people, how to communicate better in themselves. And my D, my biggest secret is my daily agenda, my daily decisions and actions. Daily agenda is not just a simple planning. Daily agenda is not just simple, okay, I want to do that. So it's the decision, your daily decision and actions that matters most. And E, they said that experience is the best teacher. My mentor, John Maxwell, said, evaluated experience is the best teacher. Have you been evaluating your experiences? Now, F, faith. I'm a woman of faith. Nothing could happen in this world without our faith into something. And our faith into something move us to intend to manifest it. That's faith. And then G is the growth plans. I really appreciate the Live Younger, because the growth plans on a daily basis, we have a system. And then in my coaching practice, that's my it's a big deal for me, the growth plans of my clients. And H is health. So a lot of people, they live to work, but based on my experience, I just shared a while ago my near-death experience and how my doctor stopped me from running. And if your doctor stopped you from doing the thing that you love to do, you'll feel terrible, right? So the health, how could you be able to live with a great health? So I is invest in me. I really do invest in me. Let me share with you. I remember one time when this was decade ago, because when we moved here in Canada, I'm a Filipino Canadian, born in the Philippines, and we visited Canada in year 2020, and it's love at first sight. I said, I love to be here. I did not realize that I will land here in Winnipeg. Okay, so that was long time ago. So yeah, and I know you understand, Robin, what's the meaning of investing in yourself. And when we move here in Canada, because we have businesses in the Philippines, we move here where our money was millions of pesos. Okay, I'm not saying this to brag, but just gotta give you these facts that when you have millions of pesos in the Philippines and you move to this country, it's just shrunk the value of it, right? And since my husband just used to entrepreneurship, he never worked for someone as an employee. So, and we used to this lifestyle of extravagance. So we thought life is just easy, until one day our money turned into 15 cents in our account. 15 cents. That's terrible, right? 15 cents. And there was one day that after church, normally after church, you go to restaurant, you eat out with your family. And this day, we only had 15 cents in our bank account, and we have these coins on our car, the just few dollars. And my husband looked at me, looked into my eyes and said, "We don't have money for even McDonald's." And I said, "Yeah, I know that." And then I look back and look at the eyes of my daughters. They're little, they're so young. And then I said, here's my decision. I'm gonna use this $10. I'm gonna buy this $10 worth of DVD, because I know it's about, they talk about mindset. And then my husband looked at me, "Yeah, let's just get hungry and go buy your DVD about mindset." So I basically invest in me. We invest in ourselves. And guess what happened? We turned that 15 cents into $1 million. So
Okay,
that's
we want to know how.
okay. You want to know how? Okay, by following the next step. Letter J is joy. People quit when they are not happy. So, what makes you happy will manifest in your life. But you have to know yourself. That's letter K. You have to know yourself to grow yourself. Because even if you know what you want and you don't know who you are, then it's not in alignment with the things that is supposed to manifest in your life. And also, the letter K, which is very important, is the kindness. The world is so kind, but sometimes it doesn't look like it's kind because of the challenges of our life. But if you're kind, the world will be kind. I'm big in kindness. Sometimes we talk to our clients, our prospects, our customers, and then when they say no, or there's some hesitations, my daughter said, people will not even reject. No one reject the ideas. They are just hesitant because they don't know what they don't know. So think about it. Probably some of your customers, they're just hesitant because they want to know more. Or probably you are hesitating to manifest what you want in your life. And you're asking, hey, Coach Clarissa, in your mind, Coach Clarissa manifested from 15 cents to $1 million. And then probably 50% of the people who are listening with me here now, like there's some hesitation in your mind that, probably it's not me. I'm not be able to do that. See that hesitations? And then L is the love with, love. Everything is possible with love. So love yourself, love others, and God first love us. And then M, and I'm gonna end with this. M is motivation and manifestation, because we only have 30 minutes. So probably I'll be continuing my alphabet of success in the future. So M is the motivation and manifestation. So you manifest the things that you are ready to receive. And then the motivation will not, again, it won't come from other people. Motivation should come from within, and you will manifest. I guarantee you will manifest the things that you love in your heart. And then let me share a little bit of my inspiration, Robin. This is the poem by Marianne Williamson, that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frighten us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? I once asked it to myself, because I'm a Filipino Canadian. I'm a Filipino. I'm 4 feet and I'm 4'10", and I'm old. But who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who we are not to be. You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. So let's not play small. Let's own the impossibilities of our life. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. Because every time I feel not, sometimes I feel that I don't fit in my environment, it's because I am growing. So instead of shrinking with them, move them and encourage them to progress. So we are all meant to shine as children do. We are born to make manifest the glory of God within us. So this is my encouragement, where I know and I believe that you too can manifest the things that you love. And another encouragement from me to you that I posted last night from my Instagram: nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude. Because I started with my attitude. Attitude is actually the composite of three things: how you think, how you feel, and how you act. So no one can stop you because you have the right mental attitude. You're here with us. You can achieve your goal. And nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. That's from Thomas Jefferson. It's the right attitude.
Love it. Well, Coach Clarissa, I love your acronyms. I want to hear the whole alphabet, but that'll come later. But I think you have a special guest that wants to talk about their work with you. Is that true?
Yes, yes. And, this person we met long time ago. And because, I believe in Chinese proverb: if you receive the gift of great value, it's your obligation to share the gift many times over. So, and I believe
I
this
love
person. Yeah. So you would like to welcome her, or let's
I'll
welcome
let
her.
you do that. I'll let you do that.
So she's also from Manitoba. She's Filipino Canadian, nurse by profession. She's a leader. I believe in her leadership and so proud of her. So let's welcome Jocelyn.
Hello. Hi, Robin. Hi, Gregory. Hello,
Hi,
everybody. Hi,
Jocelyn.
Coach Clarissa.
And Jocelyn, just so everyone knows, before you start, Coach Clarissa, Coach Clarissa and Jocelyn are directors in our Live Younger community and LifeWave. Back to you, Clarissa.
Yes, Jocelyn, she's one of the leaders. She is painting this community, in our community, to be a successful community. Okay, Jocelyn, take it away.
Thank you, Coach Clarissa. Again, good morning, everyone. And thank you, Coach Clarissa, for inviting me as your special guest. And Robin and Gregory, thank you again for doing this for all of us. We learn a lot from your 30 minutes of wisdom every Friday and every Zoom calls that you have. I was asked today to share about my relationship and what I learned from Coach Clarissa with her ImPosssibilities as her brand name. As Coach was saying that we met, we were acquainted a few years back, but last year she called me because of the business that we have right now, which is the wellness patches. So Coach Clarissa just told me about her medical issues, and because as a healthcare provider, knowing about the benefits of phototherapy and stem cells, I jumped right away. But despite those information, one factor that really made me jump was because of trust. So, knowing a little bit of Coach Clarissa, that she's been successful in what she does, I thought I want to be with the person who is successful. At that time, I was at my rock bottom. And I thought that Coach Clarissa would be the person that will lift me out of that rock bottom. And so I started learning and learning from Coach Clarissa. I attended her mastermind group and sales boot camp. And also we do like some personal one-on-one coaching with Coach Clarissa. And so that really made me and my husband Erwin is actually the director of LifeWave, and I'm doing the volunteer for LifeWave. But anyways, for my husband and his team. And so I was thinking that in order for me to be successful, I need to learn from a successful person, and not just like a business success or health success. Like with Coach Clarissa, she embodied everything, like a holistic approach. I mean, just imagine Coach Clarissa travels everywhere to do some business and life coaching or financial coaching, but at the same time, she's active with church. She's active in the community. She does volunteer empowering of other people, which includes this ImPosssible 50 that actually my sister, who's also a director here in Live Younger, Jocelyn, joined her with doing this 10,000 steps every day with fasting and journaling and no sugar every day for 50 days. And now my sister is doing another 42 days of 20K steps every day. So that's impossible for me, but that's ImPosssible for Coach Clarissa and my sister, who is now her second self and the rest of our team. So I'm really grateful for Coach Clarissa for doing all these things, and she is the face of success for us, which is in a holistic way. We are thankful for her. We are thankful for her creating the Wave of Life community, and that's where we find a place for us to be comfortable with. And again, I want to thank Gregory and Robin for doing this, and we love to pick your brains as well. That's why we're attending your Zoom meetings and stuff like that. So thank you so much, everyone.
Oh, Jocelyn, that was beautiful. So you and your sister have been great students of Coach Clarissa, and you said you were at the bottom of things, and now where are you?
And getting up there.
Getting up there. Well, I love the reframe of impossible to ImPosssible. That's a huge piece, Coach Clarissa. What a contribution. And I know there's lots and lots of people that are going to benefit from what you have to offer. And I think you did make a special offer for people. Do you want to share?
Yes, Robin, thank you so much for letting me share this. Quick sharing so that people can screenshot this. I learned this a long time ago, that abilities plus attitude is your result. Great talent plus rotten attitude, bad team. Great talent, bad attitude, average team. And I know I'm gonna jump right into great talent, good attitude, great team. We with Live Younger, we are with your leadership, Gregory and Robin. So, and our leaders and directors here, I'm really proud to be in this great team. So I would like to share with you quickly, connect with CoachClarissa.com, where you could avail of free newsletters, and you can book discovery where you will know how you could communicate to other people and you'll be profitable. So sharing a little bit of my coaching, and then this is a special promotion. If you are here today, only special for Live Younger community. Normally this boot camp is $497, but for all of you it's $50, and it's a 30-day profitability challenge. It's a sales boot camp where you don't need lots of money and team strategies to build an effective business. You just need a good game plan. And good game plan, you can own it. It's a game plan not just for your business, but for your life. It's a profitability challenge sales bootcamp. So you can have this information. You can connect with Gregory and Robin for more details. And I encourage you, the I'm possible. Own the possibilities in your life, because without owning it, everything will be impossible. So that's I'm possible. So with this, Robin, I'm so grateful. I'm thankful to all of you, and God bless us all. Thank you so much for letting me share my journey.
Oh, it's an amazing journey, and people have only heard a little snippet of what you've been through, because I remember those early days when you were having seizures and headaches and horrible things. And now look at you. It's so fabulous. I'm going to be the first one to sign up. So I'm excited to really be a student of yours, Coach Clarissa. That's so wonderful. Would you be willing to stay on for a few Q&A for questions from people? If people have questions?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, let's give a few minutes. So if anyone has a question, you can write it in the chat. And while we're waiting for people to write questions, I have one. I love that you call it a daily agenda. Could you give more information of what you mean by a daily agenda?
Okay, let me share this. My daily agenda. Okay, everything what makes me happy. So you plan before your day. You know, sometimes, because I've learned it the hard way, because I'm a very spontaneous person. My father taught me how to be resourceful and how to be creative. And I remember every time I needed help and I asked my father to help me, he would always say, "You can figure it out. You can figure it out." Until I cried to death because I needed his help. He would say, "You can figure it out." And now I figured out by writing on my journal and then writing on my planner. So what's my agenda today? What's my agenda today? And that you will attract to manifest it because you planned it. Nothing or no one could ever replace your own plans. So daily agenda, make sure you are intentional with your agenda. Don't just write things on your daily agenda. It's just because you want something, because coach would like to see something on your daily agenda. Be intentional. If you intend, here's the good news. If you intend not to have something on that, you are allowed to. You are allowed to have it blank because that's your agenda. My agenda, let's say my agenda on Sunday is just to have a great family time with my family. So that's your daily agenda. And that itself will, you will achieve. What would you achieve with that? Your balanced life. You balance your life, your happy life, your me time, or your family time. I hope I answered your question.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Setting intention. And so you do this every day? You have your intention and your agenda for each day. Do you plan on a weekly basis? Do you just do agenda daily planning?
I do it with, especially with my clients. I have a year ahead. I have a month ahead. I have a week ahead, and I have a daily plans. So I called it in general, my daily agenda, intentional, intended daily agenda.
I love it. I love it. So Kim wants to know, do you time block or set a schedule in your day for when you do your daily agenda?
Yes, and thanks for asking that. I have my coffee time daily agenda. I have my joy agenda. It's my J. My husband is J. So I have my husband, me and my husband time, and I have my annoying mom time. I'm a very annoying mom. I I'm a very annoying mom. And then my husband last night said, "Oh, probably our life would be boring if you're not annoying." So, I have that kind of in my agenda as well. It's not that planned; it's intentional, because plan and intentional are two different things. Planned is you planned it based on the plan, but no intentional success. I intend to be successful every day. And
Beautiful.
if you ask me, so if you intend to be successful every day, does that mean that you don't fail? Oh no, I failed a lot. I made a lot of mistakes. Even right now, I just celebrated and witnessed my 50th birthday 2 months ago, and I still fail. And that makes me happy because wow, I'm alive. I'm still failing and I'm still learning. And that makes my daily agenda more colorful because I have some revisions. So imagine, remember my letter E, evaluated experience. So that's why it's very important, your alphabet of success.
I love it. I love it. I think I'm gonna work on my own alphabet of success. Um, Sarah said she would like to know more of how you work with one-on-one coaching with people.
First, because I revisited my one-on-one now that I am busier, and because last year, if I may share, Sarah, last year I almost died, and the things that I am doing right now is not all about money. It's more of a service. It's adding value to people, and my confidence before and my confidence now are different. My intentions before and my intentions today are totally different because of my experience. Now it's like giving back the blessing. Imagine, had I not know about this opportunity, about this health, my if I didn't experience my health issues, so my wisdom today will not be my wisdom. So I first of all, I would like to know more about my clients. So there is a discovery call with my clients. I would like to discover what you want first. So you can book a 15 minutes free discovery call with Coach Clarissa. You can you can go to connectwithcoachclarissa.com. And if we are a fit, and if I could add value in your life, then we could move forward. So, but I would love to know first your agenda, and then let's fit how you could be able to succeed in life.
That's beautiful. So you're offering a free discovery, a disc
Yes,
cover. So you use disc. I love it. I love disc. It's really, really helpful to understand different personality profiles and how to communicate. And then you see if it's a fit for both parties. And then you choose to move forward if it is a fit. I love that. That's wonderful because it's not always a right fit. And
yes,
everyone gets to be honest. So,
right.
and going back to your experience of almost dying, I heard once that the people who really know how to live are the people that know they're going to die. So having a near-death experience is a powerful, powerful journey, and everything is different after that, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
also you mentioned the discovery. I'm a certified disc coach and consultant. That's why I always do that, because before I just accept clients who needs me. But today it's totally different. There should be a disconnection if there is not, if we're not fit. There should be a discovery if there should be a discovery.
That work is so important in our business. If we do anything, and we're wanting to encourage the company to embrace, a personality profile like DISC, because if people understand, like if I'm talking to someone who's a high D, I want to know that I'm going to get to the bottom line all the time and not add all that fluff. But if they're a yellow, it's a different, an I, it's a different story. So that's a whole nother language we'll get into another time. And maybe we could have you come back and talk about personality profiles.
Yes, we can do that, Robin, so that they will be able to help their teammates and themselves as well, and how to communicate better. Because there's one author, he said that if there's one skills that he would want to develop is how to communicate. Because if we
That's
can't
true.
articulate what we want and what we need, no one would hear it, and then how can they get an opportunity that we have?
Right.
Yeah.
If we can't connect to people by and you can do some pretty quick assessments to get where people are coming from. So that's a whole nother conversation I'm excited to have with you. So Coach Clarissa, what a gift you are to us, our community, the world. You are serving people all over the world, and we're so grateful that you're part of our Live Younger community and one of our great leaders. We love having you on our leadership call every week. You contribute so much, and this is the beginning of even more. So I encourage everyone to you might want to re-listen to this recording, because there's a lot in there, and set up your 15-minute discovery session with Coach Clarissa and see if there's a fit. And if you want, join the program, because I'm ready for boot camp. I need boot camp right now. This is perfect timing. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Robin. And I really want to thank my Wave of Life community. They're my family, and of course, the Live Younger family. And thank you so much for having me here. My life will not have any joy without me adding value to all of you. So let's claim it. There's nothing impossible in this world if you own it and make it ImPosssible.
ImPosssible. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah.
Love you guys. You take
Bye,
care.
everybody. Love you too. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks, Jocelyn.